What's up, everybody, and welcome to the perfect game that is Civilization 6. I am Logan, aka Laser G, and we are finally back. I know it has been forever since the last episode, but I'm so excited to hopefully wrap up this series as the most underrated civilization in the entire game, and in the real world, I gotta tell you. It is Canada, and we are playing today as Wilfrid Laurier, having a game for the fucking ages, guys. This is an incredible game. We are playing on Deity difficulty. You can see here, Deity difficulty, the hardest difficulty in the game. Normally it takes up to turn 150 to catch up to the AI, best case scenario. And we are already crushing the AI. You can see here our score is just miles ahead of everyone else. We are just crushing it right now, and we're going to be helped out by the fact that our religion is just insanely overpowered. Our glorious religion of Sexy Ice King, check out our icon there, by the way, no comment. Our glorious religion of Sexy Ice King has work ethic. Work ethic is incredible because it gives us production equal to the faith adjacency of our holy sites. And our pantheon is that holy sites receive extra faith adjacency from Tundra, and we're in the middle of Tundra. So long story short, we have insane faith, we have insane production. We also have sacral architecture, which basically doubles how fast we can build the holy sites, and the holy sites are amazing and fueling everything, right? And we're getting extra culture and stuff from our religion. We have a lot of really, really good things going for us. We also, in our current government, have this card, Scripture, which is plus 100% holy site adjacency bonuses, and you can see this is already giving us plus 80 faith and then plus 80 production from work ethic. So long story short, this is just such an insane game already, and this might be like a record-setting win. We already have an insane number of cities. So you can see like Pedro's got, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. We've got Gilgamesh over here, who's our forever ally and shopaholic. He just buys all of our stuff from us, which is great. He's got 5 cities. Mansa Musa's got a decent number. He's got like 6 or 7 or something. We can't see this little middle region here. And then we've been stealing cities from Christina. So you can see this does not look like a Canadian city name. That's because we loyalty flipped it from Christina, because we've been in a golden age and Christina's been in a dark age, so all of our citizens would rather be Canadian. I mean, same, honestly, right? And so Christina basically has like 3 cities left, and we're about to flip her other cities too. So we're totally dominating. We have a massive, massive empire, and like I said, we basically haven't even started yet. So hoping this is an amazing, awesome episode. Please do subscribe if you like it. You can catch the next series. Let me know in the comments what leader you want me to try next, and let's get started. So a lot of these coastal cities need more housing. The reason being, unlike every other civ in the game, which basically starves to death in the tundra, as Canada, we get a bunch of extra stuff for being in the tundra. Specifically, we get extra food for being in the tundra, which is amazing. And we get extra food from all of our ocean tiles that are adjacent to tundra. So what that means is our coastal cities grow really fast, and we're going to need extra housing, because coastal cities only get 3 housing as a base. So we're going to be building granaries in a lot of our coastal cities. Over here, this is another city we just founded. I think this was something crazy, like number 19. So obviously we want to get these amazing, amazing holy sites. This is actually going to be even better, because once we plant woods around it, as Canada, we get extra adjacency from woods. So this is going to be like a plus 13 or something holy site, and then we double it, so it's like plus 26. So this brand new city, which right now is getting 4.5 production, right, like not bad already, is going to be getting like 26 extra production. So just a crazy like 10x multiple just from the holy site. Okay, so we sent this missionary up here to convert our cities back. We've been in this completely game-long religious war with Pedro over here of Brazil, who's Catholic. We hate the Catholics here. I mean, no judgment in real life, but we hate the Catholics in this game because Sexy Ice King is the one true religion. So we're going to go ahead and convert our cities back. Pop. And then over here, our apostle has this amazing promotion, debater, plus 20 religious strength and theological combat. So basically this means this apostle is like unbeatable, essentially. So we're going to send the apostle straight to Rio de Janeiro, which is like the holy city for Catholicism in this game. And then we're also going to buy a guru, which I almost never do, but in this situation I think it makes sense. So let's find a city where we can buy a guru, like this one. Pop, there's our guru, and our guru is going to go up and heal up this apostle. So basically this apostle is going to scare the shit out of Pedro and make Pedro build a bunch of missionaries and send back all of his missionaries from my land. So because he's going to be panicked about me converting his holy city. But I'm just going to debate everyone who comes my way with this insanely strong debater guy, and then heal him up with the guru, and Pedro's going to be decimated by that strategy, I think. We're going to ask for a promise from Christina. Don't convert my cities, and she's going to say no. Yeah, no, is for the best. But then that means that we have grievances against Christina. So now we're about neutral. Even though we've been messing with Christina all game, our grievances are basically neutral. We don't have like 100 grievances against them. So asking for that promise was really good. Now let's ask for another promise of not to settle near me. And she's like, no, my people need land. So now we're positive grievances. So we can continue to mess with Christina, and the rest of the world will be like, oh, she started it, right? Because we have grievances against them now. So that was really, really good for us. Underrated strategy tip there is to do that when you have an enemy, because they'll say no, and then the rest of the world is like, well, I guess they started it. So this is great. Remember, all of this was originally Christina's land that we basically stole. Originally, our cities were flipping to Christina, and then now we've managed to found so many cities that Christina's last city is flipping to us. So you can see this rebels in 14 turns, and we're going to get it, hopefully. We also get a great person. Lets the city build one more district than the pop allows. This guy is normally pretty bad, but actually in this situation it's quite good, so I am going to recruit. And the cool thing now is that this great engineer is going to allow our capital to build extra districts. And remember that our districts are getting 4 times as many great people points in the capital, so that's really, really good, that combo. Okay, that's awesome. So the residents of Ottawa brag about living in the world's largest, most sophisticated city. Our cap is just incredible. Normally the deity AI gets us to such a huge advantage. And look, our cap already has 15 population. I do have this really cool mod installed where you can see the greatest cities of all time. So if you look at today, the greatest cities in the world, Ottawa is the largest city in the world. We have the most wonders. There's a lot that's special about it. So we're just crushing it with our capital right now. Look at this farm over here with all these rice tiles. Is this already part of the capital? It is. So this rice is amazing for us, right? Because the rice adds extra food. And then we also have the watermill in the city. And the watermill is going to give us, where is it? Bonus resources improved by farms gain +1 food. And we have feudalism, which gives us extra food for adjacent farms. So that's how we're getting so much food over here. It actually could have been more food, except that I removed all of the marsh because it was hurting my appeal. And I also removed this iron mine because it was removing my appeal. So we're sacrificing a little bit of the yields in order to make such pretty land. And you can see that next to the preserve, we're getting all these crazy yields because it's beautiful, and it's only going to get better. And I also just love that Mount Sinai is in our capital. Like, we are just the chosen ones. Obviously and objectively the chosen ones. Okay, so we did just pop out another settler in the Magnus city, and remember that on Magnus, we have this incredible provision, which means that settlers don't reduce our population. That's awesome. So we are going to send this settler this way. We're also going to go ahead and buy another settler with faith. Gotta love monumentality, right? We're not losing any pop, and we've got more settlers on the way. And on top of all of that, we have Ancestral Hall built in our government plaza in the city, which means that we get extra production towards settlers, and our cities get a free builder. So we're just like stacking bonuses on top of bonuses on top of bonuses, and not only do we get free builders, but we have this builder card, right? Like, we have 2 extra build charges, so just an insane combination. I really do want to buy a boat now and go exploring all over here in this direction. So I think I'm going to prioritize building a boat, actually, rather than buying it. Save up my gold. What's the cheapest boat? You can get a quad in 6 turns. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll have the quad ready by the time we want to go this way. That seems very good. And now is really when we want all of our archaeological museums and art museums to come online. So let's go ahead and build the archaeological museum first. That means we'll get to collect all of the artifacts on the whole map before anyone else is anywhere close to being able to do that. So let's go ahead and prioritize those. Okay, and now the scout has basically explored the entire continent. So this scout, which I believe we got for free from a tribal hut, has done such incredible work. Look at all this exploration that we got done. We've explored this whole ring here. And by the way, I just love this ring-shaped continent. Civ 6 produces some beautiful, beautiful continent shapes. I really, really like that. You can see here, it's this full ring, and we're dominating like half of it. That's awesome. And we're about to steal all of these cities from Christina too. So we'll have the entire bottom half before long. And now we want to go ahead and explore the other half of the map. So we're going to go ahead and send this scout on a suicide mission. He is not going to survive this, almost certainly. but I would rather lose the scout and get the value of exploring that way. Can we finally kill this barb camp? Oh my god. So many turns in the making. Beautiful. We get error score because the barb camp was so close to us. That's very good because you can see here we are 9 error score away from another golden age. We've been in a golden age every single age in this game, but of course Canada cannot be stopped. So it looks like we're going to have another one. That is awesome. Okay, plop down yet another city. So we're about to loyalty flip this city too by founding a whole ring of cities around it. Remember that we were over here. This is where we spawned, and then we originally went this way towards Pedro to block him off, and then we settled here, and then we settled here. So we were not even anywhere remotely in this area until quite recently. I want to say like 30 turns ago. We didn't have anything over here. We had no idea what was over here. And Christina started in this area. So this should have all been Christina's. Like every single thing over this way to the east of Ottawa should have belonged to Christina, and instead we founded all of our cities. We flipped this city of Christina. This city is going to flip to us in 7 turns. We're going to get this one too. Then we founded all along here. We're founding another city right now, Pop, and then this city is going to flip to us too. So like we just completely stole all of Christina's land basically. That's awesome. And then here we're going to go ahead and improve this fish resource again. And then check this out. Once again, we have 8 food already. With 1 population, we are working 8 food. Unreal. Such a strong civilization. I fucking love Canada. Let's go. I'm going to spend a little bit of time planning out my national parks in this area, because that's really how we're going to win the game with culture, is just a billion trillion national parks everywhere that are absolutely gorgeous. So let me go ahead and spend a second doing that. Okay, so I like this layout a lot now, and I also just got a little bit more money, so we can go ahead and snatch this tile again from Christina and build a preserve there, and the preserve is actually going to culture bomb all of the tiles around it. This, right now, it says that it takes 63 turns, but we're going to chop that out a lot faster, so that's going to go much, much faster. Okay, and now we get to switch to our 3rd government of the game. So originally we were in chiefdom, and then we were in classical republic up until now. Now we are going to switch to monarchy, which is going to give us plus 50% influence points. That's very good. It's also going to give us way more cards. Unfortunately, 2 of them are military cards, which we don't need as peaceful Canada, but it's just overall much better. Boom, and we get extra era score, which is going to help us get that other golden age that we really, really want. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep this builders card in because every city we found gives us a builder, so I want the builders to be really good. We're never taking out this card, Scripture, right, which gives us plus 85 faith and plus 85 production. Never ever taking that out. And I think I do want to start building some wonders now. I like that idea. Question is whether we do that now. I think for now I'm going to put in Republican Legacy. I don't use this card very much, but 14 housing and 14 amenities is very, very good. So we're going to put that in. And then military card-wise, there's really nothing I care about here. I think, if anything, we'll take the Barbarian Strength because we're fighting with barbs right now. And I'll take this one, which is going to give us a few extra amenities, not many. But if we move our units into the cities, then we'll get some more amenities. So I like this layout for now. Okay, so now we actually are going to take the time to get Reformed Church. I didn't think I was going to get this originally, and I'm obviously not a fan of theocracy in real life, but in this game, everyone must bow down to the sexy Ice King, right? That is priority number 1. And the serious reason why this is such a good thing for us to go for is because we get extra faith in cities with governors. We love faith, right? We're buying settlers and builders with faith right now. We get a 15% discount on purchases with faith. That's all purchases, and that stacks with our 25% discount on great people with faith from the Oracle, so that's amazing. And we get extra influence points. There's a lot of really good stuff here. Plus, we get this card, which gives us extra faith, so just like ultimate crazy faith, right? That's amazing. And we get St. Basil's Cathedral, which is like amazing religious tourism, so we definitely want that. So we're going to actually go straight for this right now. Okay, we're at the World Congress here. Do we want plus 10 combat strength for our religion? I don't think we're going to win this is the problem, and I don't necessarily want to go all in on this, so let's give it 2 votes. I like 2 votes, and then luxury resource, we're also not going to win this one, so let's just go, what do we even have? Maybe wine? Okay, let's see how this works out. Boom, we get it. Plus 10 combat strength for Sexy Ice King. You gotta love it. Okay, so now our apostles are going to be unbeatable. That's amazing. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy some more apostles now because they're so strong. Can I buy them in Toronto? Yeah, we can. Boom, get another apostle. So we're going to wipe Catholicism off the face of the earth. I'm sorry if you're Catholic in real life, but in this game, the Catholics are going down because obviously the one true faith is Sexy Ice King. Okay, back to the Holy War. Our apostle's about to die, but he's incredible, right? He has plus 20 strength and then another plus 10 from that World Congress thing. So we're going to go ahead and move right here, I think, with this guy. Then come behind him with the Guru and heal him up. Boom. Great. So now he's actually pretty healed. And he can go take on this missionary, and look at how much damage he does, dude. Even though this missionary has plus 15 for being in the Holy City, and plus 4 for being deity difficulty, our apostle still just absolutely wrecks him. That's awesome. So this apostle is really good. I love proselytizer because you basically remove a religion from another city, and it actually doesn't matter how big the city is with proselytizer. So we're going to pair that with someone else and try and convert Pedro's holy city of Rio to Sexy Ice King. That's currently the plan. So yeah, you're going to start moving this way, and then we're going to take that promotion. And then let's go ahead and buy another apostle if we can afford it. Let's see. Yeah, buy one more apostle. So we're just going to convert Pedro, his entire civilization, to Sexy Ice King. That's the plan. Okay, this is a really cool view. So in this view, you're seeing not the holy site adjacency, but how much faith we're getting from our holy site districts. So you can see Vancouver holy site is producing 29 faith for us. And then Ottawa 27, this one 26. So needless to say, our holy sites are not very bad. I would say plus 29 is pretty good for one district. Ooh, we have proselytizer on this guy too. That's pretty devastating. Okay, so let's go ahead and send him up as well. So now we have 2 proselytizers, and we have a debater up here. I think maybe we want another guru. We'll see. The reason I'm so focused on trying to convert his cities, in addition to just screwing over Pedro, is the fact that we get extra culture from all of our followers, plus 1 culture for every 4 followers. So converting his cities is going to give us a lot of culture, and it's also going to deprive him of all of his benefits, right? He gets a lot of like science and stuff, and when he lacks his religion, he's not going to get any bonuses. So let's go ahead and hit here. Can we kill this missionary? We can. Beautiful. Minus Catholicism plus Sexy Ice King. You like to see it. Okay, check this out. We buy this tile right here for this builder. It's a really good tile, but I would rather chop it because we get the preserve, right? So watch this. This is Christina's land that we bought earlier. Chop. Boom. We build the preserve. We culture bomb all of this. So this is now all of our land. We get amazing yields already next to the preserve. And Christina's city is flipping now. So we are just absolutely demolishing Christina at this moment in time. Okay, so in a lot of these really highly developed cities like Kingston, right, the city has 10 population, we've already built the things that we want to build, a holy site, a theater square, a preserve, and so now I'm actually going to spend my time building some wonders. Let's think about what wonders that we really want. I think here let's go with Hagia Sophia, get extra charges on our missionaries and apostles, because once monumentality is over, we're actually going to use our insane amount of faith to just buy 1,000,000 apostles, and I have a really special plan for that too. It's going to allow us to win this culture victory so fast, it'll be crazy. So let's go ahead and build it right here. Nothing planned for that tile. Go ahead and chop out another settler in the Magna City, and send him along with this swarm. That's ridiculous. I kind of don't even care if these guys are captured. Like, normally I would send them over with a boat, and I am working on this boat. But, like, I just have so many settlers, it almost doesn't matter. And I can already see there's some land over here. Can we finally take back Jerusalem? We've been putting all of our envoys there. Let's see, 1. Do we get it? We do. Okay, nice. So now, once again, we control 2 faith city-states. And because we have Kilwa Kisawani, where's Kilwa? Kilwa right here, this gorgeous mosque, I think it is in real life in Africa. Because we have Kilwa, we get plus 15% faith across our entire empire. So that's awesome. We're now over 400 faith per turn. And remember, we have monumentality as our golden age, so we can literally just use that faith to crank out endless settlers. This is just the strongest build you can possibly have in Civ. Like, we literally have as many cities as we want. Normally, in order to have more than, say, 15 cities, you have to be playing a domination game, right? You have to be killing other civilizations and taking their cities. We haven't done any of that. we haven't forcefully taken anything in this game. We've been playing a very peaceful, quote-unquote, very peaceful game. Christina would disagree because we just flipped another one of Christina's cities. But we have just been creating such a beautiful empire that literally the other civilizations can't help but submit to our glory. They just need to join us, right? They need to join the glorious Maple Leaf and the glory that is Sexy Ice King. They have no choice, and we are going to have like 500 cities. Okay, and we actually have found land with these settlers. That's awesome. We might be able to take this, but this looks like maybe another civilization here. Let's hope that's a city-state, but I think that's actually another civ. So let's go ahead and find out who this is right here. We might have to send our settlers somewhere else. Cool, okay, so we got the quadrireme, that boat that I was talking about. I really don't like quads, but we do get the era score, so now we're in another golden age. Let's go find out who's over here. I think we'll find out right now. No, not quite. Okay. Found another city. Boom. Love it. Go get this Wales, which we don't have yet. And we have another settler. Oh my god. Oh, this is almost too many settlers. I guess go over here and finally found this city that I've been planning for a while. I'm also going to go ahead and chop out this preserve. I just bought this builder with faith in order to chop the preserve, because you'll see what happens, right? Chop. Boom. We go ahead and culture bomb all of that land, and now it's just insane. Look at this tile, dude. Look at this tile right now. Like, that is just not a fair tile, especially on turn 122. It's 150 AD, and we have a tile that looks like this. I mean, like, this is so strong. Now we're going to go ahead and build, where is it? The Grove, which is going to give us even more yields, like food and faith and culture and stuff. So this tile is going to be so crazy once we have the groves and the sanctuaries in here. And then in the capital, I'm going to build Mont Saint Michel. So Mont Saint Michel gives all of our apostles the martyr ability. Basically, that means when our apostles die, we get a free relic, which is just insanely, insanely good. So I really, really want Mont Saint Michel. And then we also want St. Basil's, but we're going to start with Mont Saint Michel, I think, and we'll build it right there. Okay, up here, our holy war continues, so we're going to send this apostle to hit this missionary. Wow, look at this hit. 149. Because remember, we have +5 combat strength from Theocracy. We have +3. Oh my god, we have so many bonuses right now going on. Wow. One hit, dead. Okay, he's real mad about that. And, sorry, God's will. Not gonna stop. Your religion's gonna die. Don't care. Don't care if it makes you hate me. We're getting rid of Catholicism once and for all. Okay, who the fuck is over here? Who is this? Why can we not figure this out? Okay, it's Pericles. That's real bad. So this is actually like the hardest possible lineup for a culture victory. Because Pericles is really, really, really strong culture-wise. He has like extra special theater squares that have all sorts of bonuses and stuff. Yeah, I'd love to sample your hospitality. We're also playing against Pedro, who's incredibly strong for culture because he gets extra great people points, and Christina, who's especially strong for culture. So this is not making it easy on us right now, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're way too strong. Yeah, so unfortunately we can't actually settle over here because we're not going to be able to keep it with loyalty, I think. Yeah, if you look, it's all like -20 loyalty. So unfortunately we're not going to be able to settle here. Question then is, what do we do with this whole army of settlers that we just built? One option is keep exploring. It's actually pretty challenging. I think maybe we just keep exploring this way to the west and try and build like a random enclave of Canada, like literally all around the world, like the other side of the world. Because I don't really want to send these guys back to the mainland. There's nowhere else for them to go. So we're just going to create like a Canadian island. Okay, we just cranked out another settler. This is almost too many settlers right now. Oh, man. I guess here? So in this city of Valleyfield, I don't know how you say that, but I think Valleyfield, my plan all along has been to build the mausoleum. So we want to build this mausoleum because not only does it make our water tiles really cool, but more importantly, it gives our great engineers an additional charge. That is super valuable. So the great engineers allow you to build wonders really fast, and this makes all of them better. So this is really, really important that we build this. So actually, I just got a builder in order to chop some stuff out so we can build that even faster. And I'm also going to take a slightly unusual step and move Magnus to the city so that our chops are even better and we can guarantee that we get this wonder. The other thing that I did is I have this great engineer, Isidore, from the very, very beginning of the game that I have saved up. So Isidore is actually going to come here and get in position to build this wonder even faster. Okay, so we have entered into the Renaissance, and we have earned yet another Golden Age. We have been in a Golden Age every single era of this game. The only other player in a Golden Age this era that we know about is Mansa Musa. We still haven't discovered 2 of the civs. And then it looks like Pedro's in a Dark Age because we've kind of been screwing with them this time. So we are definitely taking Monumentality again. No question about it. Extra movement on our builders is going to be so important because we're planting woods everywhere. So that means that we can move and plant woods on the same turn, which sounds like a really small thing, but that's actually going to be huge for us. That's going to let us win like 20 turns earlier. And then we can buy our builders with Faith, and it's cheaper to buy them with Faith. So we're going to get like a crazy builder swarm. It's going to be incredible. That's definitely the play here. Look at this tile right now. Oh my god. This is seriously only the beginning, I'm telling you. This tile in particular is going to be like a 15, 15, 15, 10, 10, 10 tile. Because of all of the promotions that we're about to get. We haven't even built the sanctuaries yet. But like, my god, these are glorious already. Found this random city in the middle of nowhere just because I can. Not even on freshwater, but why not? Okay, we are now in position to execute this amazing maneuver that I was talking about with all of the apostles. So we've got all 3 of them here with a fully healthy guru behind them. This is just the perfect situation. So Pedro has 1 missionary that he sent to stop us from doing what we're about to do, but it's not going to matter. Look at this. This city is the founding city of Catholicism, and that's why there are still 9 followers, even though I've been trying my absolute best to convert the city, and only 2 for Sexy Ice King, right? Out of these 12 quote-unquote citizens. So check this out. If we go back here, this apostle, this is the guy who has triple strength. This is the guy who eliminates 75% of religious pressure. And then this is my debater, who's going to kill this missionary. So watch this combo. We go... first, we go eliminate the existing religion. Boom. So now Catholicism is gone, right? We just converted his holiest city to our religion of Sexy Ice King, obviously the one true faith. Get an insane amount of era score for doing that, right? So this religion is now dominant of Sexy Ice King, but he still has 5 of Catholicism left. But we're not going to allow that to be the case. No coming back from this. So our debater apostle now is going to go ahead and kill this missionary, minus Catholicism and plus Sexy Ice King in all of these cities now, right? So now Sexy Ice King is everywhere. Look at this. This is all our religion. Catholicism is still here, right? Randomly, there's like little pockets of it left. But it's like pretty much decimated here. And importantly, because it's gone from all of his cities, he actually can't get it back because there's no city for him to build missionaries or apostles that are Catholic. All of his missionaries and apostles now are going to be Sexy Ice King, but I'm actually not satisfied with this yet. So we're going to go with this guru and actually heal this apostle up, this debater. So now he's fully healthy. And then we use this guy who has an insane number of actions, right? And then we're going to go ahead and spread religion plus 660, right? Because that guy's triple strength. So now, looking back at the city, it was 9-2 Catholic. Now it's 9-2 Sexy Ice King. Like, you can never, ever get that to happen with any other strategy in this game. Normally, it takes so much effort to convert the Holy City, and we just did it basically instantly in 1 turn.
Remember that politics,
okay, so we get colonialism,
imperialism, and war,
which makes our fishing boats better. More importantly, it gives us these ice hockey rinks, which is our unique improvement as Canada. Ice hockey rinks are quite good. Unfortunately, we can only build one per city, but it gives us one amenity, one housing, one food, one production, one gold, two appeal, one culture for each adjacent tundra or snow tile. So hint, hint, that's really good for us because we're all tundra and snow. And then plus 4 culture if adjacent to a stadium. We'll deal with that later. And then additional food production, all this stuff as we advance through the civic tree. So these ice hockey rinks are insane. And let's go ahead and just build one of them, I think, just to give you a sense of what this looks like. So let's find a good place for it. Okay, this isn't the perfect one that I wanted to show you, but let's plop down our ice hockey rink. Boom. Plus 4 era score for doing that, our first ever ice hockey rink as Canada. You gotta love it. This one is pretty strong. This has 3 culture, but I think our other one's gonna be even better. Where did I put you? Okay, let's try this ice hockey rink here. Boom. Yeah, see, this is a 6 culture tile. 3, 3, 1, and 6. I know you guys have probably been desensitized to the amazing tiles just because, like, every tile in my empire is incredible. But for a normal game, this would be, like, the greatest tile you've ever seen. It's just that, like, all of our tiles are the greatest tile you've ever seen. Oh my god, we have another settler, too. And we have another settler here. Found this random city. Boom. Next to a volcano. Cool. Oh my god, how many cities do we have? Where do I even move the settler to? I probably shouldn't have built this guy, to be honest with you. Just kind of know where to go. I guess join up with this army of settlers that's over here looking for an island. Why are you on land? You should be in the water. I need you to swim to safety somewhere. Go over there. This boat, keep exploring. We need to find a good place for Canada number 2, for New Canada. Found another city, because why not? Boom. Seems like a random place for a city, right? Like, basically the South Pole. And yet this city is already so strong, dude. The city is already so strong. Oh my god. Casual plus 10 holy site. Remember, that's going to be plus 20 once we have the doubling card added in. Don't mind if I do. So you can see that in Valleyfield, we just finished the harbor, and Magnus is going to be established in 1 turn, which makes our chops even better. We get like double production from our chopping. I bought this tile and this builder, who's ready to chop. And then I also am going to switch this tile right here, because I want to build Mausoleum right there. So we are going to put in Mausoleum. Boom. Start building that. We also have the Wonder Building card in here, Gothic Architecture, so that's going to make it faster. And we're going to have this guy, our Great Engineer, pop that down. So now this is 13 turns. I think we finish this in 1 turn now. On the next turn, once Magnus is established, let's see. Okay, so now Magnus is established here. And so Magnus, remember, is going to give us better chops. We're 12 turns away from finishing the Mausoleum.
A vast
Shop,
tomb
instantly
lies
built.
over me.
Gotta
in
love that.
Halicarnassus. Of such
Let's watch
dimensions,
this movie. I love these
of
movies.
such exquisite beauty, as no other shade can boast.
Such exquisite beauty, unparalleled, just like the Great Canadian Empire. Look at that gorgeous building. We love it. That's awesome. And this is going to make our Great Engineers even better, like we talked about. So if we go here, the next Great Engineer, we don't super care about this guy, Leonardo. I love Leonardo in real life. This guy is like my all-time icon. But he's not that good for us because we're not building a ton of industrial zones. So we will just take him. But then after that, we're going to be totally in business because all of the next ones are going to build us amazing wonders everywhere. This is the GG moment for the game. So we're going to build Grandmaster's Chapel. Here's why this is such an amazing building for Canada. This is really important. So normally you build Grandmaster's Chapel if you're going for like a faith domination game, which is a little bit of an unusual strategy, right? Normally faith and culture pair really well, and you don't care so much about religions when you're going domination. So Grandmaster's Chapel is normally kind of a weird niche building, but for Canada, it's incredible because as Canada, where is it here? Our boy Wilfred can build Mounties, our unique modern era unit that can create a national park. So normally national parks get unbelievably expensive. The more of them you build, the more naturalists that you get to found national parks. It gets exorbitantly expensive. But the thing is, we can build Mounties for the same price. The price of the Mounties is not going to go up. And the Mounties can build our national parks. And the great thing is, we have unlimited faith, right? We have unlimited faith. And Grandmaster's Chapel lets us buy land units with faith, including the Mounties. So this building is just the greatest building ever, and we're building it immediately. In Vancouver, I'm going to go ahead and build Colossus because why not, right? Like literally why not? Let's just build all of the amazing things in the game. Pop, love it. I think we might accidentally win a religious victory here because I am going to go ahead and go convert Gilgamesh to my religion with this amazing guy who eliminates all of the existing pressure from his religion. So let's go up there and do that. And then Translator guy is going to go ahead and follow him and finish the job. Plant down the Taj Mahal. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to build the Taj Mahal just for shits and giggles, which I think is the original reason why it got built. Correct me if I'm wrong. Look at these ice hockey rinks that we have. These are so gloriously good. All of this culture, it's so hard to get this much culture on a tile. We are now at 200 culture, and the deity AI, which again gets 1,000,000 bonuses over us, the best that they can do is 138, and Pericles is just like overpowered for culture, so that's just incredible. Can we take control of Anshan? Anshan would be so good for us because we get +2 science from each great work of writing and relic and artifact, and we're going to have 1,000,000,000 of those. So even though we're not at all going for science in this game, Anshan is going to be insane for us. It's going to be all the science we could ever need, basically, if we control Anshan. Let's see if we can get it. +2 more. We got it. Okay, now we're suzerain of Anshan, so we're going to get an insane science boost. Truly unbelievable science boost later in the game. We're probably going to have 500-ish science pretty soon. And again, we haven't built any campuses. We're not going for science right now, but we're controlling Anshan and Geneva. The other thing is because we're controlling 2 scientific city-states and we built Kilwa, we now get +15% science in all of our cities and +30% in Kingston. So we're just like rolling in the science. Lastly, all of our woods are going to give us extra science, right? Woods provide +1 science here. So we're going to get woods everywhere. Our entire empire is going to be covered in woods pretty soon, right? Like in probably 4 turns, we can start building woods. And so we're going to get so much science for that. And the last thing is that if you look at our secret society, once we get this promotion, we're going to get an additional +1 yield of absent specialty districts across from all of our preserves. And so the reason why that's so insane is because we're not building campuses anywhere. So we're going to get science by virtue of the fact that we don't have campuses. How bizarre is that, right? Just because we don't build campuses, we get rewarded with more science. Okay, Mansa Musa just declared war on Christina, so Christina's having a real tough game now. A real tough game. I don't even know what Christina has left. I guess Mansa Musa is trying to take, like, this city, right? Because, like, everything else is mine. This city also just flipped to me from Christina, so now she's completely gone from this whole side of the board. We also randomly control, so, like, a piece of Mount Everest, which is really awesome, right? We are just getting, like, random extra faith from this. Oh, man, yeah, keep city or free city. I think I will keep your city, Christina. Extra era score for that. Everyone wants to be part of Canada right now, and who can blame them? Go ahead and upgrade this horseman into a courser, because why not? Just make him awesome. We just have so much to spare, that's the thing. Oh my god, we have 3,000 faith? Oh man, should we celebrate with another settler? We really don't need settlers. What can we buy with all of this faith? Okay, we also get Giovanni de' Medici. So yeah, recruited. And then, what other great people can I buy? Let's just get Leonardo in here. Boom, we got Leonardo. And then who else can we buy? Yeah, let's go ahead and buy Filippo, because Filippo is one of those wonder building guys I mentioned. It's almost 2,000 faith to buy him. We have no points toward it right now, but screw it. Boom. Extra era score because we just spent so much money buying him. Such a crazy game, dude. We're so powerful. Holy shit. We are so powerful. We've got another settler over here. We've got another settler over here. We've got another settler over here. We have... I think there was even more, actually. There's another settler over here somewhere. We've got 1,000,000 settlers just running around. How many cities do we have? Let's check out this mod. This mod is the one that I've showed you in every episode, but I think now it's going to be especially crazy. This goes since the dawn of time. So we have one city, just chilling, no one knows about Canada. Another city, right, slowly expanding, then pop, going absolutely insane. This is all the monumentality and the faith and the holy sites and the work ethic, everything coming together, allowing us to get infinite cities and just take over the world. Look at how glorious this is, guys. Taking all of Christina's cities by loyalty flipping them. So this is the Canadian Empire now. I think we've got 25-ish cities, and we've got another like 10 settlers around the board. Let me know if you have ever played a game, not a domination game, but a culture game, where you've ever had 30 plus cities. I didn't even know it was possible, but apparently it is, because we're doing it right now as Canada. This is the strongest build that I have ever seen and ever built. It is turn 131, and I genuinely think we're very close to winning, which I've never done in Deity, right? I mean, like, look at these tiles, dude. These tiles are so ridiculous. This is just like, this is the screenshot probably, but oh my god, these tiles are good. Look at our score right now, world ranking score. We have almost 800, and next best is like 500. We are crushing the Deity. Again, this is the hardest difficulty, and we're like about to win this game. This is absolutely preposterous. We also have not built a single national park yet, and that was the whole way that we're going to win the game, right? Tourism from national parks. We haven't even done that yet, and we're already almost winning. And then look, we've already converted all of Pedro's empire to our religion, and we're starting to convert, what's his name? Our best friend Gilgamesh to Sexy Ice King. So soon the whole world will have our religion, and we're probably going to win a religious victory too if we're not careful. But this is such a strong build, and I hope I've convinced you by now that Canada is such an underrated civ with monumentality and work ethic and the Tundra Pantheon. All of that stuff is so overpowered, and I think in the next episode we are going to set a record with how fast we win the game. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please do consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel if you want to see the next episode. It's going to be epic, and I'll see you there.